One of the nice things about Kit is its ability to easily import assets. To do so, simply right-click into a folder where you'd like to import. Then go ahead and say Import and Convert. When you do, you'll be able to choose a location where you'd like to get a file from. In this case, I'm going to choose ericaarcher.fbx. This is just a file that I found on the Mixamo website. Once I select it and hit Open, it will now give me an option to manage how I'd like to import that file. I can choose to use materials, which I want to do in this case. I can choose to import animations, which I don't need to do, so I'm going to go ahead and uncheck. I don't necessarily need any cameras, so I'm not going to check that. Import single USD. Now, this is a useful one because it allows you to separate your file into multiple meshes, if that's what you would like. So every mesh will be a new separate USD file if you uncheck this file. If you choose to check it, it'll bind it all into one mesh. So generally speaking, you're going to want to do it that way. But be aware that you can separate your meshes out and separate them all into separate USDs, which can be quite useful for certain cases. Anyhow, we can also smooth the normals, which I want, and I don't need any preview surfaces, and I don't need to support point instancing. So that's perfect. And here I just get an option to create a folder, which I'm going to want to do, and that's going to be the same name as the asset that I'm importing. So that's perfect. Okay, great. Now I'm just going to go ahead and hit import, and voila, Erica Archer is now existing here in my Omniverse, and I can double click the folder and I can see that the USD file, its materials, and all of its textures have been imported right from the FBX. Pretty cool. Great. So let's go ahead and open this up and see how it looks. Okay, now that the mesh is loaded, we can see that I've got my character now imported here. And let's go ahead and just create a light. I'm going to use a sphere light for this situation and just get a good look at our character and see how it came in. Great. And I'll duplicate that light just to give me a little bit more light in another angle. And we can see I've got quite a nice looking character already here. Duplicate that one more time and give me some kind of backfill here. Excellent. All right, so as you can see, I just imported an asset and in very short order got this looking pretty good. Now, if we really want to hype up the visual quality, we can just go into path trace mode. And now we're going to get real-time path tracing to give us all the great visuals that we get out of path tracing. Excellent. Okay, so that's going to wrap up importing into Kit. Thank you very much for watching.